Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Kasuke, and today we're going to talk about everything we know about Naruto Storm Connections before it's released this November. The release of Storm Connections is upon us, and we have a lot to talk about before its upcoming release, from new characters to game mechanics and even an original story. We also have some bad news to talk about when it comes to the game, and how some believe that even with the game changes, it isn't enough to warrant a $70 price point. Whether you believe that or not, let's get into what's new for all of you in Naruto Storm Connections. As mentioned before, we do indeed have new characters being added to an already huge roster with over 130 playable characters. These new characters being added to the game include Indra, Ashura, Naruto Uzumaki Baryon mode, Sasuke Uchiha supporting Hokage, Boruto Karma, Kawaki, Jigen, Boro, Delta, and Kashin Koji. That's a total of 10 new playable characters we'll have access to in Storm Connections. Notice the word playable though, because we love to play with characters that are introduced in the anime. You'd think the new original characters included in the story would be playable as well, but that's not the case here with Mars and Anashi. I can't lie and act like that's not disappointing, but we'll have to just wait and experience their abilities in the special story mode. Speaking of the special story mode, that to me is the highlight of this game. That's the biggest draw for me, mainly because in my opinion, that's one of the most significant new pieces of content that we're getting in Storm Connections. We'll still be receiving the normal story mode included in most anime games, where we can replay some of the highlights from the series of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. I'm not sure about y'all though, but I'm done with that portion of anime games. I don't want to play through any more past Naruto content or any more past Dragon Ball Z content. At this point in time, the bar's been raised when it comes to anime games and what we should be expecting from them. And one of those things I believe we should be expecting is an original story. So I commend Connections for attempting exactly that. I do wish they would invest in that fully next time and get rid of the history mode though. An optional and interesting add-on that they did include is simple controls for those that are new to Storm. I won't deem the game for this like I may have in the past due to it completely being optional. I do believe Storm is a very basic game to begin with, so I don't believe this was needed or requested compared to a game like Street Fighter that has more depth as a fighting game overall, but it's there for those that may need it. For a more in-depth look at the game's mechanical changes, I'll leave a link in the description to a video that goes more in depth on what was added to the game. Now, if you've seen any of my previous Storm Connection videos, you already know that this game won't be including custom matchmaking from day one. My opinion on this has been said before, but I'll say it again. For what they're charging, this is really unacceptable. I fully understand it's something that will be added at a later date, but again, that's not something that we should make a trend out of, and that's exactly what it's becoming. Mortal Kombat, for example, was a premier fighting game, did the same thing as Storm, and didn't launch with custom matchmaking until it still hasn't come out actually. 2 months later, it's still not available. But guess what is available? A custom fatality that they want to charge you for just for Halloween. These companies will nickel and dime you wherever they can, so I just want y'all to be aware where your money's going, what it's supporting, before you blindly purchase these games. I understand my channel has a ton of Naruto fans, and a lot of anime fans in general, so one video isn't going to change your mind on if you're going to purchase Naruto Storm Connections or not. I just want you all to be aware of what you're paying for, and I want y'all to be able to make the best decisions for yourselves. From the jump, I've been saying I want the best for this game, and that still hasn't changed. I don't want my words to come off as hate or me shitting on the game. It's just some constructive criticism that I think could improve anime games as a whole, not just the Storm series. But I want to thank you all for making it to the end of the video and listening to all I had to say. Hope we all have a blast when this game finally releases later this month. But it's been your boy Kasuke, and I'm out. Peace.